こんにちは皆さん。私はAmin Parkerです。Today's topic is about electric cars. 半重力自動車はすでに生産されている模様。支配層が入れ替わればすぐに普及するでしょう。私がよく見た夢はアランティスや異性の記憶ばかりでなく、近未来の地表の可能性もあります。電気自動車とは、電気をエネルギー源とし、電動機で走行する自動車である。略称は一般的に EV、Electric Vehicle が用いられる化石燃料を燃焼させる内燃機関を持たないことから、走行時に二酸化炭素や窒素酸化物が出ないゼロエミッション車の一種である。近い将来排出ガス規制や他の追随を許さないエネルギー効率の高さ、全固体電池の実用化のめどが立ったことなどから次世代自動車として最も期待されている。Since this won't really require the consumption of gas, of oil basically, this will not require that, then it will be much more cheaper and more efficient, and it'll be much better for the environment as a whole. When is this going to happen? I don't know. But it has to be in a far, far distant future. Because mankind at the moment, they're not willing to push that button on us at the moment. But when it happens, it will definitely help the environment tenfold. And it'll be pretty cool. Because it'll just be one more step into that future that I have in my mind of living life like F-Zero, Nintendo's F-Zero game, where cars can just hover off of the ground and fly in the air, and it'll be great. It'll be just like the Jetsons. So I can't wait to see that happen. But I know it's not going to happen in my lifetime, so it is what it is. I won't see it then. But my great-great-great-grandkids will. I tell you that. That's all I got for this video. This is Amin Parker. And until the next video, have a nice day. portion of this video is about quitting jobs. Some people quit their job, and it makes sense. I quit jobs before. It makes sense because you might not like your job. You may hate that job. They may be getting on your last and final nerve at that job. But the purpose of this portion of the video is quitting your job, just abruptly quitting your job, not giving a 2-week notice at all. Now that I disagree with. You should never quit your job abruptly without giving a 2-week notice. That's not wise. Now some people do it and they make all the justifications for doing it, but I'm not going to do that. I believe you need to give a 2-week notice. The reason for that is because you will be more respected when you give a 2-week notice. And make sure it's a physical notice. Make sure you type out so it could be on paper, it can be on record. And make sure you hand it in to your supervisor or your manager. The reason for this is because your name is your bond. Your name is everything. Your name is actually a brand. You have to look at life that way. Your name, whatever your name is, that is a brand. You see, for me, I love brands. I love the idea of brands. Logos. Whenever you see, like for me, whenever I see the Nintendo logo, you see everybody, you already know I'm a video gamer and I'm biased. I admit that I'm biased. I only like Nintendo over the other guys. But when you look at Nintendo's logo, it's kind of like a circle in a way, but it's elongated and it has Nintendo's name in the middle. And usually it's on a red background. I think the red symbolizes Mario's color. I think that circle logo is kind of like a racetrack logo, right? I think it symbolizes one of their early racing games. But it has a strong meaning. Whenever we see it, we know what it means. It means Nintendo. It means gaming. That's what it means, pretty much. Most companies have a logo, just like most companies have a mascot. This is how you sell your brand, or you can sell yourself. You as the individual watching this video, if you quit your job, now what you just did was tarnish your name. You tarnished your name with that company. And you may hate that company with all your heart. And you may say, F that company. I can care less about them, the manager, the people that work there. But you know what? If you work there for a certain amount of time, now you have to account for where you've been working at all this time. Because most companies is going to want to know, what have you been doing with your time all this time? And they're going to look at gaps in your resume because that's very alarming to them. So if you have gaps there, you're only hurting yourself. So if you've been working at this job for so long, you really have to put them on there. So when you put them on there, and you tell them the reason why you quit or what happened, you may want to lie and fabricate things. That's on you. I'm not telling you to do that. But if you lie, they're going to investigate. They're going to call and do a background check. And if they call your previous employer, because look, they might just lie and say some bad things about you, but they're not supposed to lie. So disregard that part. They might not lie. They might just tell them the truth. But they're going to make it sound like you're not a great employee. The reason why they're going to make it sound like you're not a great employee is because you just quit on them. You gave up on them. They're going to let the new job know in some way, shape, or form, however they word it. They're going to let them know that you gave up on them. You just quit. You left them. You didn't even give a 2-week notice. Now, guess what? Your name is being tarnished behind your back. You don't know what these jobs are saying to each other. And now your name is hanging in the balance. You might not care about your name. Some people might not care about their name. But I think the vast majority of my viewers on this channel, they actually have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You guys have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I already know it. Y'all care about your name because it's just logical. Your name is a brand. Your word is your bond. That's why you have to always keep your promise. Always. Because when you break your promise, then you just tarnish your name with that individual that you broke your promise to. A lot of us don't know these things when we're young and growing up. When we're in our 20s, we take all this stuff for granted. But as you get older, you will learn why your name is so valuable. It is. Here on this channel, like I said, I love logos and the idea of logos. My logo is a heart symbol with my name in the middle. This is almost like the whole Nintendo idea because I'm such a Nintendo fan. I use red background, just like Nintendo uses a red background. I have my name in the center of the heart, just like Nintendo has their name in the center of their logo. And you know what? It works. Wherever someone sees my logo, I will hope they will think of me. Like, oh wow, that's Amin. I've seen that before. That's Amin's logo. That represents Amin. And that's what I'm talking about. Your name means everything in life. Your name and your word. That's the hardcore truth. Now, as far as a mascot, you know, I would love to have a mascot for this channel. I may use Black Bullet as my mascot. Now, how about that? Now I have to think about how I'm going to incorporate my alter ego into a mascot form. Well, I'm going to figure it out because this is kind of interesting. But this is the truth, guys. Your word is your bond. Your word is very valuable, just like your name is extremely important because you have to look at yourself as a brand. If you value your brand, if you value yourself, if you value your name, you're not going to tarnish it in any way, shape, or form. This is why I don't act like a thug. I don't behave like I'm ghetto in real life or online, because either way you can tarnish a very special thing, which is your brand, whatever you're trying to push in life. So yeah, that's all I got for this video, this portion of the video. I'm starting to like these type of videos where I'm doing 2 topics in one long video, but yeah, I may start doing that more often. And I'm going to continue going live as much as possible. But this is Amin Parker, ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate you all for watching as usual. May God bless you all and have a great day.